Good evening and salutations, my GH fans. Well, I'll sit there and say this. 3 days for a wedding is 3 days far too long. Far too long. But, let's start off with Mr. Brennan, aka Mr. Badass. So he's in there making his little shank or whatever. Some other guy comes up and, pretty much is like, hey, listen, I saw what you was doing, and how about I just sit there and just take that shank off your hands? And of course, Mr. Brennan lays his ass out, but it's not enough though. And what he wound up doing was he knew that guy was going to come in there, see him, and try him, right? So after he takes the guy out, and this guy is really about the cause. He decides to literally sit there and stab himself with the shank, and I'm just like, bro, what are you, what are you doing? But it's all to get out of jail, get to um, General Hospital. I don't know why I just forgot that name for some odd reason. But you got that going on. You got a bunch of mingling and everything, wedding festivities that I really didn't care about. Um, okay, so Finn is clearly, he's clearly distraught about him drinking. Which one, I'm gonna be honest, that was just stupid. That literally made no sense. That he just accidentally wound up drinking alcohol. Okay, that in itself literally made no sense. Right? It's not like he didn't look and saw what he was doing. He just decided to drink it. Was like, oh, this is alcohol. Like what? On top of the fact that the last time I checked, I thought his thing was pills, right? So like, if he drinks, like, why? I don't understand that. Like, the drinking and the pills is two different things, Hell, even on Y&R, Jack, well, I think his link of choice was pills. So him drinking just wasn't a really big deal, but now his sobriety is in question because of the pills. You didn't take pills, so I don't really understand why is he so. I don't really get it. I'm not understanding it. And again, it was just really stupid. Sonny. Sonny is not there looking at Dex side eye. There's a point where Dex is talking to Gio, and Sonny walks up to Lois and is like, "Hey, listen, I don't like this. I need to sit there and break those two up. I don't like Dex talking. He's a traitor. He's a rat. He is a rat, though. But like, still, he's like, I don't like it. And Lois is like, nah, just chill out. Like the more attention you give it to it, the more it's just gonna get worse. I thought he was gonna wild out through the entire party. Like he was just gonna be like, nope, F it, and just go right in on him right then and there. Instead, he waits towards the end. He follows Dex in the restroom because Pops, whatever Lois's dad's name is, dropped his hearing aid. So he goes in there to try to look for him. Sonny walks in there after him, is like, I want you to stay away from my family. You're untrustworthy, and I don't like it. I don't like the vibe. You need to sit there and stay away from them. Otherwise, you won't be 6 feet under, right? And so, Dexter's like, hey, listen, just chill out. Now, Jason follows right behind. Did Jason get lost? Because he wasn't that far from Sonny. Like, anyway, there's a point where Dex grabs Sonny's arm, is like, listen, I'm not a danger to you, right? Sonny sucker punches him. Let's just be honest. Here's the thing. I don't understand why is Dex letting Sonny get the best of him. Like, why? Sonny back in his heyday couldn't beat Jagger. I don't mean John, okay? I don't mean this version. I mean, like, actual Jagger. You couldn't beat Jagger back in his heyday. He ain't beating Dex. Let's just keep it 100. He's not beating Dex, right? I know it's a soap opera, and so fight scenes isn't really their thing. And I'm not saying Sonny can't handle himself, right? But if you put both of those two up against each other, my money is on Dex. Okay? I'm not trying to sit there and say ageism, but like, bro, you're a little bit past your prime. It ain't happening. Anyway, for some odd reason, Dex is just letting him just wail on him until Jason comes in and tells him to run. And I'm like, what are we doing at this point? But, while Dex is running, because this is what we do, Sonny is like, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then Christina sees. And I'm like, you know what? Part of me's like, this is who your dad is. This is what he does. This is who your dad is. Now, yes, I know that his bipolar medication is he's not taking the full dosage, right? But here's the thing, though. Even when he took his meds and stuff like that, he would sit there and lock up AJ in a meat locker. Had his boys work him over and everything. This is who your dad is. Okay? So all that time you sit there going at Justin talking about, well, my dad's not like this. He's a nice person. He's generous. This is who your dad is. I don't feel bad for her whatsoever. I really don't. Because she needed to sit there and see that with her own eyes. And she saw it. So. Oh, and Sasha couldn't go to the wedding because she got backed up cooking. And so, she wound up spending it with Cody. Which is really stupid. Seeing how Sasha is close with Brooklyn and she would want her there. And you're telling me you could give this chick one night off to spend time with her friends during a wedding? This literally makes no sense. But you know what? After 3 days of this, I'm just glad it's over. Honestly, to the truth, at this point, it's just like I just stopped caring. It's just whatever at this point. Um, Spinelli once again tried to hug Jason. I thought that was pretty funny. Maxie was happy that Jason was back, and while Spinelli is in there trying to get all cozy with Maxie, cock blocking ass Sam just had to come in there and just ruin the fun. But she's like, "Hey, listen, I need you to help me out with Jason, FBI. He's an informant." And she's like, he's probably trying to get evidence. They probably got evidence on him. Couple of things. You know Jason the longest. You really think that he'll be sitting there working for the FBI to sit there and try to get himself cleared? Really? Really? This is the ride or die chick back in the day on a motorcycle with him. Coming in guns blazing. Yeah, no, he's working with the FBI because he wants to sit there and try to save himself. Because that's who Jason is, right? And there's a point where she's like, well, Spinelli's like, do you think this is actually helping her? And she's like, honestly, I don't know. Well, if you don't know, then you should probably not do it because you could just make the situation worse. How many times you sit there and see Carly try to help Jason and make matters worse? I mean, I get it. You're all rah, 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 Jason, Team Jason now, but like, you really think this is the best use of your time? To try to mix it up into the FBI and one of getting Spinelli in trouble and one of getting yourself in trouble and seeing how Jason is probably already in trouble, you think. Who's gonna raise Danny again? Um Also, Sam was no help with Dante. Dante was literally like, hey, listen, you got a plan to sit there and get out of this whole after party thing. Okay, I need you to follow my lead. And then whatever her name is, I can't remember, is like, so you coming to the after party? And Dante's like, oh, I got kids to sit there and put to bed. And Sam's like, no, no, we have a babysitter. I can't with Sam. I can't. But I mean, granted, he wasn't alone. I mean, she wasn't alone. Maxie was not helping. Um, I don't remember who else was there. Was it Willow or something? I don't even remember. They did that whole first dance thing that happened lasted way too damn long. I'm just like, I'm looking at my phone watching Top Notch Idiots, and I'm just like, what's still going on? I think there was a toast or a speech or something. I don't know. I didn't really care. And Violet caught the bouquet, and yeah. What else happened? Um, and I got a call that Brendan is in the hospital, and I saw the previews. Jocelyn gets Dex to the hospital. Yeah. So part of me is like, I mean, the thing is, like, I still can't blame Sonny fully for this. Because here's the thing, even Sonny, Sonny on his meds, I wouldn't sit there and see him doing this at the party. Maybe after the party, you know. But even still, then anything that he did to him, like Jason said, he worked for him. Anything that wanted to happen is going to come right back to Sonny. So it would be a lot smarter than that. I think that's pretty much about it. I can't think of anything else. Other than that, I'm just glad this 3 days is over. It's just, I could have swore somebody was also supposed to get shot today. I could have swore I saw that in the previews. Did did that not happen? Did they change it around? Anyway, if I forgot anything, you know what to do. Come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll talk about all the shows. General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Born the Beautiful, Young and Restless. And with that being said, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next video.